Okay, so Newman, it is your go.
Alright, so, it's about time. He's been hiding away this whole time. So, let's try and do something. So, about 5 feet from Caius, there is like a blinding light that emanates, and Newman will unsheath his hood. Almost tauntingly, like with a wink at Caius, as he takes a couple of steps back, placing a landmine on the ground as a bonus action, and then he will just wait. I don't think he can, but if he has the option, he'll take the dodge action as well, but he used an action to unhood and a bonus action to put the mine down, so I don't think he can take the dodge action, but if he can, he'll take it.
Yeah. So where are you placing yourself?
About 5 feet from Caius.
Okay.
5 feet away, so he doesn't want to get into Caius' range, and that will be his turn. And then it will be Zoot's turn. So Zoot is going to see if he gets his breath weapon back, which he rolled a 5, so he does. How close is he to the flails now? Pretty close, by the looks of it.
Yeah, Zoot is like in melee range with the flails now.
Cool. So if he could, can he please, would you allow him to, how heavy is the flail snail, would you say? How big is it, actually?
What are you trying to do with the flail snail?
Can Zoot pick it up and fly?
I'll allow it.
Cool. Can he also use his breath weapon on it?
Yeah.
Cool. So Zoot, if he can...
actually, those are both actions.
That's fine. He's going to drop him instead then.
Okay.
So Zoot is going to grab the flail snail, envelop its claws into the flail snail, and fly up as high as it can. So around about 90 feet, or if that's difficult terrain in the air or something, half speed. So what's that, 45?
No, it's not difficult terrain. So 90 feet up.
Yep. And then he'll do kind of like a little spiral in the air as he then just lets go.
Okay.
And he's not going to drop it on anyone in particular, just smack bang in the middle, I'd say.
Okay. All right, so that's 90 feet. So that's 96 of bludgeoning damage that it takes as it descends. 7, 8, 9. So that's 10, 20, 36 points of bludgeoning damage, and it just splats onto the ground. Shell shattering, snail itself, just a puddle of goop. Rook, you feel like just some splashing of snail goop on you.
Is this the right time to mention that currently in Wyverns Boutique we are currently trying out a cafe menu as well, and we actually have some imported snails from Navora, so better get a little mosey along there. We only have them for this weekend.
Okay, next is Sam.
Yes, so Sam was meant to try to save from Slow at the beginning of last turn, so I'm going to do that now.
It was at the end of last turn, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh no.
How much?
17.
Does not make it.
So he's still slowed. So this turn he's probably just going to, he's moving up towards everybody again. However far he can go when he's slowed.
Yeah, so 15 feet. So up towards everyone again, you said?
Yeah.
So you can get up to where Newman is.
Cool. He's just gonna chill there.
He does have an action or a bonus action, but he just can't do both.
Yeah, no. That's all good. He's just gonna wait.
All right. Ross, it's your go.
Okay, so first off, I am gonna roll a d10 and lows 𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧. That's a 6. So she, has see invisibility up. She can see a whole bunch of her friends right now, except her cat friend. Although he is now visible next to Caius. So
She also most likely can't see Anya.
no, Anya is directly below her, but Anya can also become a shadow. So Ross is gonna look at, quote unquote, Bertie, the glitteriest boy around. She's gonna, almost as if she herself is drawing a bow, is going to swing one of her arms around and aim right at the holographic Bertie that she's making connections with, and she goes, "Falser than vows made in wine," and shoot a resonant frequency right at the illusion.
Big question, is this a spell?
Yes.
And Darby, you said these poles were 10 feet?
Yes.
And Anya is over 6 feet tall, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. As her reaction, Anya is going to use her Mage Slayer feat. This spell can still go off, by the way. But she's going to stab... Let's say... What's she going to use?
Ankle?
She pulls out her +3 dagger and she stabs your foot down onto the podium.
I know Ross can't feel pain, but she's still a bit shocked.
Is that at 27? Does that hit?
What do you think?
Yeah, and Darby, would this qualify for sneak attack?
It would. Yes.
It is a reaction, but it's a reaction attack.
You are hidden, so yes, it would. It would reveal you, though.
That's fine.
Well, Illusion Birdie takes 22 points of thunder damage.
Ouch! Oh, electrifying! Almost like the preview reviews of Ross's performance. You better get those tickets. I hear there's only about 20 left.
I'm so sorry, Ross. But from this, you take 42 points of damage.
You've pinned her to the podium!
Yeah.
Put a dagger through her foot! Okay, cool. Well, the cool thing she thought would happen didn't happen, and she got stabbed about it, so...
Do you have any concentration spells up at the moment as well? I can't remember.
See, invisibility is in concentration.
Cool.
So that she just kind of, for a moment, wants to downplay how much pain she's in, and then goes, wait, this is a show, and then, really dramatizes the fact that she has just been stabbed in the foot while trying to take the dagger out of her foot. That is her turn.
What most likely happens is Ross looks down, sees Anya stab into her foot, has this over-the-top dramatic reaction, and Anya, sort of playing into the theatrics, she looks up and she's like, "Oh my god, Ravari, I'm so sorry, let me get that for you," and pulls it back out, and that's probably where the sort of double whammy of that damage hits.
Thank you, Anya.
You're most welcome.
All right, Bertie, it is your go. There are a lot of people nearby you,
Yeah, oh boy. Okay.
and you have an open chest in front of you.
Oh god, I still haven't picked up the freaking potion. Oh, that's good. That will be my action too.
It would be your interaction.
So I pick up the potion.
Yes.
And then the Betty in the sky is like, okay, everyone, well, as the performer said, you've all been a wonderful audience, but I guess it's time for me to be out of here. And then from down beside Caius, Caius, you hear, okay, sounds like it's heating up now. Good luck. And you feel like Betty's hand touched you on the shoulder, and he cast a spell magic on you. So dispelling slow, which shatters the illusion of Bertie as he cast a spell on the mislead spell that he'd cast at the start of the entire match. And then there's like rain of like sparkles. And then Bertie kind of like grins at everyone around him as he appears behind Caius, still very sparkly and glittery and like very fey. And he grins with like a full set of like little fey teeth for just a moment before it dissipates back into his normal glutted self. He's like, okay, time to kick it up a notch. And so that's his action for Dispel Magic. Hang on, interaction. So
you got bonus and movement.
So for his we'll give it a try. For his bonus action, Bertie then does for real sprout the big, wide, long celestial wings.
Nice.
He's like this giant pulse of energy which people feel now even more than like witness. This like pulses out from him as his eyes glow that strong, vibrant pink, and a little bit of like the slick back hair kind of like blows back in the wind. And he raises his sword aloft. Let's go. All right, let's go. And he will then shoot straight up in the air with his full movement.
All right, which is 50 feet.
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay.
Yes, and then he's almost like, if you want that extra pep in your step or packing your punch, Tannen's Tonic is the treat for you. Only at licensed retailers like Wyverns Boutique.
Next, we are back to the top of initiative, and it is Caius's go. He's no longer slowed.
I am the luckiest man alive.
So you see Bertie go up into the sky. Newman is about 10 feet away. Rook is about 30 feet away. You can't see Sam because he is still invisible.
No. How far away is the scuffle on the pillar?
10, 20, 30, 40, about 50 feet.
That'll work. We're gonna try. Caius has seen Newman put that thing down on the ground, didn't he?
Landmine? Yeah.
The landmine thing. The little ball of something in Caius's mind. He has seen that used before, so he's gonna sort of like try and move around it if possible using an extra 10 feet of movement. If he can. Otherwise, he's just gonna...
So what, through the rocks or across the wall?
Probably just across the wall. He's just going to run through people, if possible. Because the rocks seem like a difficult situation.
Yeah, you encounter a physical force in Sam, but I think he's still slowed, so if you rush past him,
I recognize this as a person?
Yeah, it's a physical force.
Okay, excuse me, sorry.
So 10, 20...
Would Newman get a reaction?
He
He would.
would. Yeah. Newman takes a swing with his luck rapier and rolled an axe. Natural one.
Yep, so that misses.
I wish I was joking, but that legit actually happened. Good fun.
No.
So I guess Newman does actually fall over.
So that's 30.
Okay. We keep going, because he's a fast boy now.
Through the...
If that is the path, that is the one that we take.
Upon entering it, you regain 10 hit points as the rejuvenation of spring is within it. You bolt through, and what's your speed at the moment?
60.
60. Okay, so yeah, you'd have enough speed to get to either Ross or Anya.
We're gonna look at Ross, see that they're a little bit high, make a mental note to deal with them later, and then take a swing at Anya,
Okay.
who has revealed themselves.
Yes. Roll to hit.
30.
30. I imagine that certainly hits.
Perfect. We're going to put a little bit of smite into this. Because, we've got it. We may as well use it.
Yeah.
Here for a good time, not a long time. We're going to go level 3.
Okay.
Which is D6s.
D6s or D8s?
It could be D8s.
Smite is usually D8.
Okay. It is D8s. I'm so sorry, everyone.
I think third level for a level 20 paladin is 5 dice? Or is it 6?
This is radiant. I also deal cold damage at 2d10 and the 1d8. I've run out of d8s. Okay. So...
And the ancestral guardians that are guarding both Anya and Caius kind of make like a visible, like, confused shrug, but it will be reduced by 17. And let's say, like, Caius gets half damage, a little bit gets through, so Caius takes like 8 damage.
8, okay. So that's 42 damage.
So
Reduced down to, was it 15 damage that's taken away?
reduced by 17.
Reduced by 17, okay. So that's...
25.
25 is alright.
Going to attempt a shield bash. He's a little rusty at this, but we're going to give it a go. As he brings his sword back up, he is going to just jab out with a shield. So that is my athletics check against your either athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I wonder what that's going to be. 19.
28.
Yeah.
So yeah, Anya, you are rendered prone.
And we stab again. Damn it.
Did you miss? Or just
No, it's a hit. It's a 31. But it's okay, because we're going to do another smite, just to sort of have a little bit of fun with this one. We're going to do this one at 4th level.
I'm looking at hit points. This could be it for Anya.
Yeah. Anya was the easy pickings target that none of you have gone after, really, except for Rook for good reason, who then really didn't do anything, so... I'm surprised this didn't happen sooner, if I'm honest.
I'm surprised it's taken until round 5 for a kill.
That's 55 damage.
Yeah, so Anya's down, and unless she gets revived next round, she is out. But as she sort of...
It's your next turn.
My next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's not much chance. As she's sort of being absolutely walloped by Caius, she just kind of laughs delightedly, and she's like, all right, I get the picture. You better not let Sam win. Or Rivari, for that matter. If either of them win, I'm going to be very disappointed in both you and Bertie.
I'm rooting for you, Newman.
And then she kind of lays in her incapacitated.
Yeah. I believe that is Caius's turn then, which means
Yeah, he's just going to sort of take a couple of deep breaths and be like, yes.
Okay. It is Rook's go.
The politics of a battle royale, damn. Who can I see? I think so. Visible, we have Newman. Is Sam still invisible?
Sam's still
Yeah, he is. Yeah. And then there's Caius, and then Bertie is in the air. How far away is Newman?
Newman is 15 feet away.
Okay. I think I'm gonna say a Rook, like, while this was happening, was like, finally someone's out of the air, and starts charging towards Newman.
No.
And then probably looks back and is like, Cass, I'm going through next, alright?
Okay.
She's going. As Anya is knocked down.
Yeah.
Ooh, is Newman currently prone?
He is.
I did nat 1 on react.
Strictly speaking, he is not.
Okay, yeah, I thought I heard that. Better check.
I think that was more of a flavor thing than anything else.
Oh well, okay. To add some more flavor, after Caius just ran past Newman and Newman flopped that, he kind of just put his arms out like, come on, man. I came all this way and you just ignore me. But yeah, that's what he looks like he's doing.
And putting his arms out is what gets Rook's attention, I feel. So she starts sprinting towards him.
Yeah.
And that's a 32 to hit.
Does that hit, Newman?
It hits.
And I believe the axe goes through as this is only a minor illusion, so it makes it obvious.
He got the idea from Birdie.
That's incredible. I still have not hit anyone. So the axe just swings through Newman then. She's like, oh, come on. Can't we just have like a straightforward fight or something? What's with all these tricks?
Sorry.
This is how you play like a intelligence 25 character.
Yes, absolutely. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Can I roll a perception check just to try to suss out where anyone is? I don't know if that would.
I won't make you roll a perception check. Like, you can see everyone who is not invisible on the field from where you are. Which, at this point, it's only Newman that's invisible.
Alright, then I guess she'll just throw her hands up and see use any remaining movement she has. Oh, it was only 15 feet that he was.
Yes.
Alright, she's gonna immediately come back to Caius and then use their second attack on Caius.
Caius is quite a way away, so...
Oh, he's too far. Okay, never mind.
You can... Yeah. So what's your speed? It's 40, isn't it?
40 feet.
Do you want to go through the circle or around?
I'll go through the circle.
Okay. So you take 7 points of healing.
Oh, nice.
Alright. Next is Anya. Anya, make me a death saving throw in case you roll a nat 20.
I'm gonna kiss the dice. Come on, dice. Come on, dice.
Nat 1.
That, my friends, is a 6.
Okay.
Plus 7.
So
Newman uses Flash of Genius to give that a plus 7.
So your duelist band flashes, stabilizes you, wakes you up with 1 hit point, and teleports you off the field into premium box seats.
Huge sort of grin and just waves down to everyone from her little box seat, not to the audience. Now, would Roya have feeds or be in general admission?
Roya would probably be here, assuming you had gotten her onto the list.
I feel like Anya and Rook almost certainly would use their sway, so she just kind of sits with Roya and is like, sorry for attacking Rook so hard, but I knew that I would be gone before she was and wanted to make it a fair fight for everyone else.
What an momentarily also. What an upset! What an incredible display of violence! I think the roar of the crowd speaks for itself as we see one of our titans of Durham history. One of the people who was integral to felling the dread god Sorth and Dathara. Fall in combat! What an incredible display of violence! What tenacity! While we're reflecting on this, for the bigwigs out there, we'd like to promote the Independent Review into Magical Political Agency, who say if you're choosing to use your political magical influence to do nothing but hurt others, you're next. So have a little feel about all the damage that's been dealt in the arena so far.
All right. Next, arena round. Rook, you take 20 points of fire damage, halved to 10, as the central circle returns to summer. Blistering heat. Okay. So it took more than it gave. Okay. But you know the cycle now. Alright. And I think that's everything for the arena now. Newman, it is your go.
Alright. What I've got planned is a little complex, so slap me on the hand if it's not allowed. But Newman would like to hold an action, which is a casting of a spell. And essentially the spell it's like a teleport, essentially. And he would like to, actually, no, he doesn't need to hold it, he just does it. So, Caius, I just realized the range on it. Caius, can you please roll me a Constitution saving throw? I know you're very good at these, but I would like to take this chance.
I am no longer super good at it.
Space is twisted around you.
Ooh, that's an 18.
It's a Constitution 21 saving throw. So Newman is going to cast Vortex Warp, and he would like to warp Caius onto Zoot.
Oh my god.
Which is 90 feet exactly.
Okay.
Then, let me just double check if there's anything Newman can do with his bonus action.
I suspect I know what's going to happen here.
Yeah. It's something Caius does very well, but usually with a separate flying buddy.
And with a bit more preparation.
Yeah. Newman can't really do anything else at the moment. So, that will be his turn. Also, for the record, whilst he was pretending to reveal himself, he used his actual bonus action to identify the potions he got, instead of placing the shrapnel grenade mine, which was a potion of advantage and a potion of greater healing. And now it's Zoot's turn. Zoot would like to fly 90 feet up, please.
Okay.
And go upside down.
Okay.
And as Caius falls, can he also do his breath weapon?
I mean, I think so. Yeah. Caius, I will give Caius a save here. It will probably be quite a high save. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Is this a save to avoid the breath weapon?
No, this is a save to hang on and not be jostled off.
We don't roll that save. Caius, let's go.
Alright, so you start falling 180 feet. And also, roll the dex save against the breath weapon. Newman, roll the breath weapon damage. I've just rolled the fall damage.
So the save is a DC 16 dexterity whilst you're falling.
I have made that save, so that's a 21 dex save.
So that's 10 half.
Yep. The falling damage, don't worry about that.
What have you got to negate it?
His ring of featherfall.
Oh!
Amazing.
So you are then 120 feet in the air.
25 radiant, halved. I'm not sure if that gets rounded up or
Rounded down, so it would be 12.
The arcane camera zoom in on the silver feathered ring that Caius wears.
Amazing.
Alright, so Caius is slowly falling at a rate of 60 feet around. Alright. Yeah. Sam. Yeah.
Sam is going to...
You know that's not Newman in front of you as well, because
Yes.
Yes, because I saw Rook do the thing. Sam reaches out with his hand, and in the middle of the arena, a twisting pattern of colors appears, and you need everybody looking towards the center of the arena to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Which realistically is probably everyone.
Is it something that's raised? Because Newman's looking at the sky.
Yeah, it's sort of just above sort of where everybody's heads would be.
Yep.
Are you sure about that, my love?
You have to be able to see a person to counterspell.
I can see him.
You can! You have see invisibility up!
Oh,
So, as Sam goes to do that, Ross turns around and goes, because I'm assuming his ability also breaks when he casts a spell.
Yes.
Ross literally pulls the pattern out of the air and holds it in this little glowing ball and goes, "Sorry, sweetheart," and then blows a kiss with the held spell as it dissipates into 1,000 little sparkles.
Okay. Anything with the bonus action or movement, Sam?
He's near where Zoot isn't he? He's near Zoot. Zoot.
He's about 180 feet down and about 40 feet across from Zoot.
Sam's gonna start running towards. He's gonna come back down towards the middle of the arena and sort of in a little bit, so like diagonally. Yeah, about there.
Yeah.
Not all the way in, around there.
also,
Yeah. Okay.
just for the record, Newman should still be invisible.
Yeah. All right. Next is Ross.
Oh boy. Okay. So there's a lot happening right now. I would like to do some, whether it's a bonus action or like an action. I just want to see if there's any other weird arena shit that might be about to happen.
Roll me a perception check.
Would this be a bonus or a full act?
I'll allow it with a bonus.
Oh, how I've missed being level 20. 27.
It seems at this point to just be there's a rune of some sort up in the corner that all you've seen so far is anti-grav with Zoot Zoot, and the seasonal shift in the center.
Okay. Okay. Do I do the very, very silly thing? Do I do the damage dealer? Eyes for damage dealer. That's a natural 1, so I would like to... Oh, Rook's probably gonna make this. She's gonna look at Rook, and she's gonna go... Your girlfriend did just try to cut my toe off. Sorry. And then kind of hit her with a couple sparkles. Could you please make a wisdom saving throw? You're gonna make it, but...
Yeah.
22 is the DC.
Ooh, 23.
Ah, rats. You feel the effects of a polymorph ripple around you. As for half a second, you feel as if you were about to be turned into a bunny rabbit.
I love that. Rook just says, she does her own thing, don't come to me.
It's the drama, Rook.
Okay. Bertie. So, Caius is slowly falling. There is an illusory Newman underneath you and off to the side a bit. And then Sam, Rook, and Ross are center-ish.
So Bertie kind of like for a second kind of gets a little bit paralyzed as he sees Caius falling from the sky, and then sees him slow, and then just nods at him, and then turns around and is like, "Okay, let's go." And he's going to swarm onto Sam. Bonus action, he's going to Hexblade's curse Sam.
Yeah.
which gives me +6 to damage rolls, and it lets me score a bunch of other little things. And he's going to take a swing at Sam.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
So the first roll to hit is... Hang on, what's the +6? Sorry, I'm thinking of a scene mass. I keep forgetting how it hurts. Like a 29 to hit.
29 would certainly hit.
Absolutely. So this is with his Blade of Arcane Potential. And Bertie, like, momentarily like, no, of course, as voted by, in the lead up to this Battle Royale, my current damage dealing of the Blade of Arcane Potential gifted to me by the Sylviuses is Radiant. And so he's going to spin around, stab down at Sam with, so a total of 38 damage. So that includes 25 radiant damage. And then he'll hit again, if that's all Gucci.
Yeah, that is completely within the rules.
Cool. So that's a 29 to hit again. Okay, and that is, I didn't actually pre-roll that second one, so sorry. So it's 1d8, okay. So 16 points of regular damage, and just a moment, 24 points of radiant damage on that second hit.
Sam is not looking well.
That's fair. But then basically, no hard feelings, okay? And that's the end of his turn.
Okay. Caius, it is your go. You are falling slowly. You're going to descend 60 feet this turn. You're going to end your turn 60 feet above the ground. You can't really use your movement.
Right. Can I... There's no way I can, like, swim to get over a certain area?
I'll allow you to make an athletics check. We'll say... No. But what we'll do is we'll say that for every... Like, you can move an amount of feet. You can swim through the air or an amount of feet equal to the result of the athletics, up to your movement speed.
Which is 6.
Yeah. So basically,
that is a 14, 16, 26.
26. So in effect, you can move 25 feet.
Is that enough to get me over Ross? It would be really cool if it did.
No, unfortunately.
Damn it. Do I think with the movement that I've done, if I were to fall very quickly, I would have an extra little bit of movement?
Probably not, because I'm being pretty lenient as it is.
So no dropping on Ross then?
Not this turn.
I guess we just throw some magic then. Caius is going to point at... So who's Birdie around at the moment? Is it just Sam?
He's directly by Sam. He's about 10 feet from Rook.
Oh, and Rook was coming at me too. Okay.
I believe Newman's still illusion visible as well.
Yeah, oh, that's a good point, yeah. I think we're just going to throw an ice shard at Ross and just try and get that attention.
Okay.
Because that's not a bad idea at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to do a level 2 ice shard, or ice knife. So Caius, like, mid-swim sludge through the air, is just going to, like, hurl a chunk of ice that he, like, picks off from a little bit of sweat that turns into a knife.
Ew!
Yeah, that's a 19. Does that hit?
Yes, my AC is 18.
Yeah. Okay. So it does.
Throw your sweaty ice at me, Caius.
So you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 9 points of cold damage as this knife explodes inside of you.
Above table, Ross is officially under triple digits.
Next is Rook.
Okay. Adapting quickly to the wildly changing scene going on. Rook hears the commotion right by her as Birdie attacks Sam and pivots over to her swing to go and attack Sam as well.
All right.
Ooh. Oh, yep. No, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
All right. Does that hit? It does.
Yeah. AC is 18.
Okay. Nice. So that's 12 slashing damage.
Sam's down.
So
Alright.
He wasn't looking good.
you still have all but 5 feet of your movement and 1 attack.
Well, I go to look at Birdie and be like, now start with Sam. And I will do my second swing at Birdie.
Shield.
I rolled an 18, so that's not good.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not up on the pit anyway.
Yeah.
But like a kind of like spectral, glittering like shield, which looks exactly like Caius's, like just glances off whatever blow you were going to do, which probably would have been a deadly one. And like the display, it just sparkles, and Boo just grins at you. No hard feelings.
All right.
Of course. Now swordsmanship.
Then it would have been Anya's turn. Then the seasonal shift into autumn. No one is inside the circle at the moment, so nothing happens. Newman, what would you like to do?
How far is Caius off the ground?
He is 60 feet off the ground.
Is there such a thing as... how far away from the edge is Caius?
He is... Where he is, he's about 20 feet away from the edge.
Is there such a thing as dashing whilst flying?
Yeah.
Is there a way that Zoot could make it with dashing?
Zoot is 180 feet up, so 120 feet. The problem is, I think I know what you're trying to do. It would be an action to actually try to ram into Caius.
Okay, so he's 60 feet. If he was... Hang on, let me just see what happens if I do this at a 3rd level. So if I teleported Caius 120 feet higher than what he is already, then reach him with his normal movement.
How are you proposing to do that?
Alright, he's going to do another vortex walk.
Okay.
But at 3rd level, which adds an additional 30 feet to the range.
Okay.
Is this a wisdom save?
This is a Constitution 21 saving throw again, same thing as last time.
We may have... Yeah.
That's a 20. So no.
He would like to teleport him up. He knows he has Feather Fall. He would like Zoot on his turn to ram into him and put him out of bounds. Zoot also becoming out of bounds.
Yeah. I will say, roll me an attack, like, to see if you can ram in and succeed with this.
Alright. I really thought that fall damage would kill Caius, sorry. I'm trying to get really creative because I'm really scared. Alright, so... An attack. He's got claw, tail, wings.
What? We're just dealing with the actual to hit, so it shouldn't matter.
Yep, so it's just, all of his attacks are plus 11 to hit anyways.
Okay.
So let's roll. Oop, sorry, off the table. Oh, I don't think this works. That's a 5, so that's a 16 to hit.
So Zoot, misses, but is able to kind of swerve so that they're not rendered out of bounds themselves. But Caius is back up to 180 feet in the air.
Can you use any lucky on that? Because I guess it's not his attack, but...
You can use lucky on that.
Or can he use... it's not really a skill check or anything like...
No.
What is it? Flash of Genius?
You can use lucky.
Ability check saving throw. Yeah, okay. I would like to use lucky if I can.
Yeah.
So this is from his luck blade.
Mm-hmm.
15 roll. So that's a 26 to hit.
That is Caius's armor class. That hit.
God damn it! Caius would love to share that his favorite color is blue. He enjoys long walks on the ground, and he considers one of his crowning achievements when he ate an entire grape for a dare.
All right.
So if he isn't eliminated, if he's still floating down, how far did Zoot push him down as well?
Probably the 90 feet. So you're only 90 feet off the air, off the ground, Caius. But yeah, you are out of bounds, and so you're 90 feet, and you're also 50. Like you're unless you've got some way of getting in, you're probably gonna be ring out.
Oh, so I can... Oh, okay.
If you hit the ground, you're disqualified by ring out. But because you're in the air and just floating down, you have basically one round to try to get yourself out of this.
Oh, we're still in this, boys. Okay, cool.
This is intense.
This is amazing.
Okay, so Sam, your death save.
Here we go, boys.
It's at a nat 20. So Sam is back up with 1 hit point.
Oh my god. Oh
And gets his full go.
I'm just gonna do what I was gonna do originally, and Sam
So Zoot
is
rams
going to
Caius
dimension door
out of bounds.
to where Ross is
And Caius is
push
just
her
floating.
off the pole.
As
Babe!
Okay, so that would be an unarmed strike. So strength plus proficiency.
So strength plus proficiency 25.
25, yep. So Ross, you would fall off, taking 5 points of damage as you hit the ground. Sam, you're probably gonna fall yourself.
Oh, absolutely. I just wanted to do that. No hard feelings, love.
Rendering yourself unconscious. And because you're unconscious at the end of your turn, you are stabilized and brought back to 1 hit point and bamfed to the commentary, the VIP box.
Babe!
Welcome, Samuel.
Thank
You
you.
fought well.
All right.
So did you. Is there popcorn?
Yes.
All right. It is Ross's go now. After that,
And Sam's theatrical debut is in the Ross's show. Let's see what happens next. I don't know how they can be working together after this one. Woohoo!
So, Ross's plan for this round was to jump off the pillar and okay, cool. Highs, I'm gonna do a very stupid thing. Lows, I'm gonna potentially try to knock someone out. That's a 7. I'm gonna do a stupid thing. So, Ross,
I assume half movement to stand up.
half movement to stand. She looks around, and from within her giant voluminous sleeve, she flicks her wrist, and a wand appears in her hand. And she looks at it, and under her breath goes, "Spoons, if you're watching, you never helped in a fight. But you sure did panache pretty fucking good, and I would like to cast..." Ross is gonna pick one arbitrarily. Find the path.
Okay. So you are acutely aware of where the nearest bathhouse is.
Acutely.
Yes.
As in just like, oh my god. It can't escape my brain. So, okay. Find the bath. Okay, that's okay. Ross feels this information enter her mind like an intrusive thought. And she I know it's also an action, but like a little bit of thaumaturgy, please, as she just goes to the audience. "Ladies and gentlemen, and those who do not identify as either, the nearest bathhouse is 2 blocks down and on the right. Don't forget to look after yourselves after a show. There's been a lot of sweat, blood, and love down here. Don't forget to look after yourselves." She kind of like winks at Birdie, like, "Thank you."
Okay.
That is my turn.
Speaking of Birdie, it is Birdie's turn.
Alright, no. So Birdie kind of like looks around like, okay, well, I gotta say, I didn't think I'd still be here by this point, but we are falling thick and fast now. Alrighty, just like the prices at Wyverns Boutique. Yeah, thank you. Okay. And, Bertie is going to, he is going to, because like Brooke's right next to him, isn't she? Bertie is going to go, look, I know we're running closer to time, but, I'm going to, to play a little bit more keepy uppies, okay? And, Bertie is going to, move out of Rook's range, which I know will be an attack of opportunity, so that's fine. His AC is currently 26.
Alright, let's see. Nah, I rolled a nat 1. That's an 18. Oof.
Excellent. This little glittering shield kind of just like expertly repositions itself to glance off Rook's blade.
So what way are you going?
So there's like Ross there. I don't know where Newman is. And Zoot's up in the stratosphere with Caius.
You do know where Newman is. Or you think you know where Newman is. Unless you can see through the illusion.
I think everyone's aware that it's an illusion at this point.
He's dancing.
Nice moves, Newman. Okay. What shall I do? What Buddy is going to do is... Alright, he's going to head towards Ross. Ravari, no hard feelings.
Not at all.
Knows.
Okay, so you can actually get to her even avoiding like the circle.
Yep, and so he spread his wings out wide, and he will kind of like dig his heel and pivot, and then just like stabby stab with his blade of arcane potential.
Okay.
So to hit, that is 27 to hit.
Absolutely, yes.
Yup. So that's a total of, including radiant damage, 34 points of damage for that first hit.
Is any of that fire or disease?
No.
Just 34?
Yep.
Cool.
And then he is going to swirl around and strike again.
Shield.
Okay. Let's see how that goes.
So I think that takes my
raising up
AC.
to 23.
23.
Oh my god, you actually, but like, that's a 19, so you land soft that second hit.
Yes!
Okay, good job. That seems like you've been studying some good fighting moves, which I'm sure the audience will be seeing in your performance later tonight.
Thank you for the promo. I'm a trained stage fighter, and I learned from the best. And she uses that glittering arcane shield that more looks like a pauldron, I guess. Not a pauldron, but like an arm shield. And she just kind of, for flavor, kind of bops Birdie back a little bit, like jokingly.
Oh, you wound me! And Birdie bonus action face steps back 30 feet away from Ross.
Okay. Alright. Next is Caius. Caius, do you have a strategy for getting back in the arena when you eventually land? Yes. 60 feet. Because Featherfall does last for a minute.
So technically, I have this round and then next round, or do I fall at the start of my turn?
I would say you're probably falling during your turn, so for simplicity's sake, you have this turn.
We look towards what I'm assuming is below me, the audience that I'm falling towards. I look at them and go, well, that's not going to be pleasant. I disappear into mist again, reappear 20 feet close to the arena using a bonus action.
So you'd be about 20 feet away from the arena.
Correct.
Yes.
And then I click the ring again using an action, stopping Featherfall and engaging Levitate, which pushes me 20 feet.
Interesting. Can you move that way with Levitate?
You can with Levitate.
No, I'm pretty sure only...
I can change the
target's altitude.
Oh!
You can move up or down as part of your spell.
Oh, perfect. I go up 20 feet.
Okay. Otherwise, you can use your action to move the target, which must remain within the spell's range. Yeah. Okay.
So next round I can use an action to move the target, is that correct?
I think so.
Target being me.
Yes.
Perfect. I am levitating 90 feet of the audience and 20 feet away from the edge.
Yeah. Okay.
Just sitting here.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Alright. So, Ross is okay, Birdie has moved. Alright, one more time, trying to swing my axe. Before we're getting, a little magical. Who's closer? Are they both like equal distances, Birdie and Ross?
Yeah. Pretty much equidistant. Yeah.
I'll go to Ross and be like, time for a spar?
Cutting through the circle or going
I
around?
can go around it, I'd prefer. Yeah, she's learned her lesson.
You use 35 feet of movement.
Cool. Alrighty, first swing is a 31 to hit.
What do you think?
Just hits.
Just barely.
So that's 21 points of slashing damage. And 26 points of fire damage.
Oh wait, no, that would be halved for me.
Oh yes, it would be, yes. So 13 points of fire damage.
13. Yep.
And then she'll go in for another swing.
Is that a nat 20?
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Oh boy, can you do less than 25 hit points of damage?
No, because we do max dice roll.
I can't.
So that's Ross out. Or, I mean, more than likely.
Cuts across her, dealing this blow that makes her little bracelet go meow. She just goes like, to die by the sword of a friend is to die twice. And then she collapses dramatically.
Okay. Arena actions. It's winter. So you feel a cool breeze coming off of the circle there, Rook. Though you're not in the circle, so you're unaffected.
Preview performance, everyone! Don't forget preview performance. Like hearing from the ticker, I'm updating it. So we've got about 5 tickets left. Better hurry on, get on. Go see your read over there. Where the fuck we like to highlight?
All right. Next is Newman.
As flavor, Newman's illusion silently, because it can't make noise, gets on its knees and looks up to the sky with its fists raised as if to scream no, that holds out a hand towards where Ross once was. And then I'm not sure if Newman can do anything else to make Caius fall in. So is it possible that he could delay his turn to the end of initiative? Is that if not, he's going to hold an action.
Yeah, you can hold an action, you can't delay your turn.
He is going to hold a final, actually he's 60, so he's 80 feet. That's fine. He's going to use a...
110.
He's 110 now.
He was 90 up, and then he went up from 20 from levitate.
But you had also descended 60 for that round.
That is correct.
So 30, 40, I think you're 50.
Okay, that's fine. So he's going to use a second... Oh, no, he's going to save it. He's going to use it. He's going to hold another vortex warp. If Zoot isn't able to eliminate him this round, he will attempt to, again, teleport Caius, but like into an empty seat in the crowd box. Failing that, if for whatever reason Zoot does manage to do it, can that be redirected, or is that?
It has to be. It has to be one.
I'll tell you what,
trigger.
We're just gonna do it. Don't even worry about Zoot. He's just doing it. So 3rd level. So he can teleport him up to, 120 feet. He would like to attempt again, Constitution 21 saving throw, and literally put him in the seats.
Let's see if this is how it ends for Caius. This would be the most amazing end if it was.
If possible, can he be in the spectator box with Anya and Ross and Sam?
For the Vortex Warp? Sure.
Ross isn't here yet.
She will be in a moment.
That is a 16.
So Caius is Vortex Warped into the spectator box and is disqualified.
I'm sorry. But you killed Anya, and Newman feels bad that he didn't get to do anything after doing an alliance. So...
Oh, wow.
So that's why he targeted Caius so much, and also he's terrified of Caius and the damage he did to Anya.
Brilliant.
Okay. As a bonus action, he would like to... how close are Birdie and Rook at the moment?
25 feet.
25 feet. Newman looks at both of them and decides who would want to kind of be... Like, who would probably be best in melee out of the two of them?
Both are pretty good in melee.
Bertie, if you want, you are now able to move an additional 30 feet without triggering any attacks of opportunity. As Newman uses one of his features, Tactical Martial.
This is
60 feet, so you can close the gap between you and Rook if you so desire.
This is his domain feature. As a member of Diamata's Concord.
Oh, interesting.
So you can move away, you can move toward, you can move up to 60 feet.
Just automatically.
And it just says...
It just costs your reaction. But
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay, interesting.
It doesn't even use a reaction, according to this. It just uses my bonus action.
okay.
So, and it just mentions 60 feet, so I guess you could fly if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, I assume so.
What would you
And Newman's probably gonna end it there.
Yeah. Alright.
You might hide behind a pillar or something, the last remaining pillar.
Yeah. There's two pillars. There's the one by Ross and Rook, and then there's the one far away.
The one away from Rook.
Okay.
If he can he climb it?
Yeah.
Cool, he climbs it. Oh, what does Birdie do?
So I take it now.
If you want. You don't have to, but...
He won't.
sorry, you don't have to move, but its effect happens now.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. Well, Zoot is going to make a line between the two anyways, if he can, because he should only be how many feet off the ground?
He'd be about 90 feet off the ground, and with the diagonal he could get back in the arena and set up his line.
Oh, actually, sorry. He didn't get his breath weapon last turn. He does get it this turn.
Okay.
I rolled a 6. So he would like to do a breath weapon attack, please.
Okay.
So that's only a DC 16 dexterity saving throw for Rook and Birdie.
So Birdie makes it. It's a 27.
Okay, just a second. I rolled a 4. I got advantage against effects that I can see, so
Yeah, you can see this.
I can see that. I got a 14. All right. I don't
Alright,
make that.
so that is 32 damage radiant, up to 16.
Half to 6.
I'm assuming not half.
Yeah, half to 16 for Birdie, not half for.
And that's Zoot.
Okay. Ross, roll me a death save. See if you get the elusive nat 20 like your boyfriend.
I would like to use my lucky feat to be able to do this at advantage.
Sure.
That's a 4 and a 1.
And Newman used his reaction to give that a +7 as well.
I mean, it's still an 11.
Yeah. So Ross appears in the little commentator booth, probably wedged right between the paladin pancake that is Sam and Caius. And she just appears, kind of shakes her head, elbows Sam as hard as she can in the ribs, and then will lean forward into the crystal and just be like, an amazing move from Rook 𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧, downing the other member of the team. Now all that's left are Rook, Bertie, and Newman. But is it even the real Newman? Where is he? And is the dragon even a legal move? Who can ever be sure? Keep watching, ladies, gents, and those who do not identify as either or who identify as both. We are really getting into the thick of it now. Thank you.
Sam offers his popcorn to Caius as Caius pops in.
Ooh.
So, it is now Bertie's go, and Laura has just sent me a question that I need to...
W question while he checks. He's like, oh boy, there has been a lot of shakeups here tonight. I think the finale is not too far off. And the true question on our lips is I believe, is on everyone's lips right now, is where in the fuck is Newman? And Bertie kind of spins around, just in this 6 seconds, he's sort of trying to discern what's happening while I wait for Darby's response.
Technically, no.
What am I gonna do? Instead, he is going to... Okay, cool. Where the fuck is Newman? You kind of feel this magical pulse out as... No, Newman's gonna make this unless he rolls a nat 1, but an intelligence saving for DC 23, please.
Oh my god.
What was the saving throw?
23!
I failed. He rolled a 2, 17 total.
Oh no! Okay, alright, so Buddy kind of look, his eyes like flash that kind of full pink for a moment, as like for a moment his like angelic wings kind of like warp a little bit to be a bit more demonic before they flutter back out again. And Newman feels this like hurling bolt of just like something just like zaps straight through like his forehead into the back of his brain. Like there's like someone has like just given him a hangover all at once. As Bertie casts Psychic Lance. So what happens is you can utter a creature's name. If the name target's within range, which is just 120 feet, it becomes the spell's target, even if I can't see it. So basically what happens is take 7d6 psychic damage, which I've pre-rolled, so it's 40 points of psychic damage. And you're incapacitated until the start of your next turn. And that's what happens.
Damn, that's nice. Is this something I can see?
It's pretty much like Bertie, like kind of like when he like probably his eyes flash this like lance of like energy, but like Bertie does also have the tattoo points of his first tattoo that he got has the subtle spell meta magic thing. So
yeah, well, it doesn't sound like uncanny dodge work. So 40.
Oh no, yes, yeah. So you probably wouldn't even like hear it; it would just happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. And that was psychic damage, and I am
40 points of psychic damage, and you're incapacitated until the end of until your next start of your next turn.
Actions or reactions.
Yeah, till the start of your next turn. So like it's not much, but there we go.
I'll see if any spells drop. Oh no. Fake Newman disappears.
Oh no. Is Newman still visible, or is he still invisible?
He was doing like the no, and then he just fades away. Newman is, as far as I'm aware, still invisible.
Jeez, okay. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. All right. So Bertie will bonus action, I guess, Hexblade's Curse Rook as his next target.
Okay.
And he just starts bolting away from Rook, I guess.
Rook, is your go.
Okay, seeing Bertie run away, just kind of looking around, just like looking at her act, shrugging. Rook's gonna use bonus action to drop out of rage, and she's gonna.
I don't think you don't have to use a bonus action for that. You can just drop rage. Yeah.
Interesting. In that case, I'm going to Eldritch Blast Bertie. Drop out of rage, Eldritch Blast Bertie.
So that is 4 Eldritch Blasts.
Yes. Do I roll for each of them or just
Yeah,
once?
you roll for each of them.
I am not used to being Warlock. Alright, that one was a 28 to hit.
That hits, and Bertie will shield the next one.
Okay. So that one was 7 points of damage, and Bertie is pulled 10 feet towards Rook.
Okay.
For the next one, that was a 17 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah, so you shielded it, but yeah.
It's always bad luck.
But you do still have the shield for the other 2 as well.
Oh.
I don't think that's...
So 28 does just hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 28 hits.
It's a 26 is his current AC.
Is that another 10 feet towards?
I think it's only the once. So that's 9 damage. Actually, I think I get a +3 on top of that.
Okay.
12. So that's 12 damage for that. And an extra 3 from before. And then one last attack. Let's see if it hits. That is a 20 to hit, so that misses. And then as her bonus action, she just disappears as she does ethereal jaunt. And she's pretty much just going to run around looking for Newman.
You cannot see.
I cannot see him. So she'll go and hide behind, like, a pillar. The one a little further away.
Okay. So little do you or Newman know, but you are right by each other.
Oh, he's right there.
But neither of you know that. Okay, shifting to Spring Arena. Then we come to Newman's turn.
Rook is disappeared. That's scary. He can still see Birdie. I think he might. Is Birdie on the ground?
Yes.
How far away is Birdie?
25 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry. Hang on. He might be incapacitated still. Sorry. Is he
yes.
incapacitated? Sorry, my
I
bad.
believe it's the start of his next turn, so...
Start of my next
I
turn,
think
so
he-
I don't do anything.
Oh, I don't know. I believe it says start of your next turn, so I believe, like, you probably are not...
Until the start of your next turn, Birdie.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
incapacitated.
shit. Sorry.
I look up at the sky.
Sorry, Newman.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Alright, you got
This
a
gives
buddy.
me a chance to find out where Rook is. So, Zoot, if
Yes.
he... I'm not sure about the nature of him, whether or not he acts off commands or independently.
He has a level of independence.
He's just going to do what he did before, so let's see if he can get his breath weapon back. He rolled a 4, he does not. So he is going to... Birdie can fly, so this won't necessarily work, but he will he'll go up to Birdie and he'll try and use his tail. Tail attack, which is
Birdie is on
a natural 20. It's not much damage though, so I wouldn't be too concerned. But natural 20. So that is 2d10 plus 7 bludgeoning damage.
So 27 plus 2d10.
Plus 14. Yeah, he'll just chill there.
Okay. Birdie, it's your go.
Oh, good one, Zoot. You're doing a good job. Okay, and Birdie kind of like puts his hands on his hips, looks around, and kind of like the gleam of his eyes narrows as he hones in on and he thinks about the earring that he pierced Newman with all those years ago, and he is going to cast Locate Object as his action.
What school of magic is this?
I don't know. Divination.
I'm pretty sure you don't get anything, Birdie.
Not within 1,000 feet of me.
No.
This is how he's also avoided being seen with see invisibility or true sight.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that also means he touches other worldly guys dissipates. So it's just like, The bird just kind of like stands around, and is like, well, audience, are we being entertained? No one is visible except for me. I guess, what could I do? I think
Zoot
I should
gives a
write
big
very
huff.
strongly worded stuff. I'm not paying attention to you, so you're not part of the actual conversation here. As I said, I will be available for autographs in the foyer afterwards, so please make sure you cheer a very loud and uproarious cheer for my inevitable death. On this battlefield in the next 6 seconds. Thank you! And he does a big bow. There's nothing else I can do.
At the end of Birdie's turn, Ross gets on that little crystal, and she's just like, oh, a big tail attack from the only other visible combatant, although again, I do say, is the dragon even legal here? Caius, how do you feel about watching your beloved bow get hit by a giant metal dragon?
Caius gets up and sort of approaches the little spectral thing. Well, it's been a tough few rounds out there, but I think we're doing an incredible job. Obviously, there's been a few unforeseen things that have happened out on the floor, but I think he's doing a marvelous job of sort of trying to get around all of that. He's got some pep in him, so I think he'll do wonderfully.
Yes, your fiancé really is a miracle of a man.
Anya, in the background of this, she kind of nudges at Sam, and then she's like, a gay?
Rook, it's your go. I believe top of your go, you appear back.
Yeah, Rook appears back into place, and she'll just like peer her head around, have a look from behind the pillar, and actually, what's the range on this one? 150 feet. Yeah, that's fine. She's gonna fling out her hand, and her hands will glow for a moment from the bracer, and she's gonna cast Fireball, centering on Bertie, hoping that it will hit Newman. I don't think it will. She does not know where Newman is. It'll hit Zoot
Counterspell.
as well.
Okay.
Counterspell?
Rip it out of your hands. So 5th level.
Yeah, that just dissipates because you don't have high enough level spell slots.
Sorry, Rook, too bad, but good job. I would say this has been a pretty hot performance. What would we say? People adore him.
Alright. Season shifts again to summer, and we get to Newman's go. You are no longer incapacitated.
Newman gets up. He would like to try this melee attack on Bertie again.
Okay.
So first off, he will go with the Luck Blade Rapier.
12 points of fire damage.
So that is a 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That hits. Cool. So that does 12 points of piercing damage. And then he will use a bonus action to attack with his Vicious Rapier, which is a 30 to hit. Alright. He's also going to use his band of... Hang on, sorry, what's it called? Ring of the Battlesmith as well. So he's going to do 5d8 lightning damage.
You guys were so busted by the end of this campaign.
So that's only pretty low. 15 damage for lightning. And also you get 12... Sorry, I don't believe the extra damage is applied to this, so you get an additional 6 damage. And then, if Newman can, if he's invisible, does he take an attack of opportunity to move away?
He would, I think, but the attack would be at disadvantage.
Oh, sorry, is Zoot flanking?
No, you're not on opposite sides.
Cool. Yeah, he'll risk the attack of opportunity.
You would get sneak attack though, because you have an ally within 5 feet.
I completely forgot about sneak attack. Oh my god. Alright, so sneak attack. There's Vicious Rapier. So that is also an additional 16 sneak attack damage piercing.
Okay.
And he will take the attack of opportunity disadvantage for Bertie.
Bertie, would you like to react with an attack of opportunity?
No, I'll try. So first roll is a disadvantage. Okay, so that is a 25 to hit.
That does...
So 18 points of damage initially. And then 5d8 of radiant damage. Hang on, sorry. So 21 points of radiant damage.
Takes that like a champ. And then Zoot's turn. So breath weapon. Nope. So is Rook back now?
Rook is back.
Bertie's very magically skilled, so he probably go for Bertie, and he will do another one of those tail attacks. So that is 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And then that is 11 damage, bludgeoning.
But he just looks like... Again, we're not being injured, but he, suddenly, a lot of the glamour is sort of slipping. There's a lot of, stray hairs coming back from his perfectly pristine image, and, there's a lot of glitter kind of shedding off, along with, some pink little petals and things like that. And he looks a lot more disheveled than he did before. And those, the teeth are sort of, again, that sort of sharp, as he's a lot more, hunched over, less put together, I guess.
Okay.
After his little outburst before as well.
And it is Bertie's go.
Is Newman still invisible?
Yes.
I've been bitten by an invisible man.
Yes, however,
my
there is
God.
there is kind of a splash of blood where you struck him, but you still probably don't know where he is, but you know where he was.
and you can probably get an idea of the direction he went in.
He's gonna try and hit him. It's like he kind of like again flicks down the little crystals. Like, okay, everyone, this is I've had one final reprieve. Let's see how we go. Please make some noise for all of our wonderful combatants fallen and soon to fall so far. And he is going to try and try to take a swipe at Newman.
Roll to hit with disadvantage.
The lowest is 26 to hit.
All right, Newman took a lot. That's the lowest?
Yeah, it's a plus 15 to hit.
Alright, he took a lot of damage from you earlier, so he's going to try and do a spring shield. That's 25 AC, so no, you hit him.
Okay, so 18 points of initial damage, so 28 points of damage, radiant damage.
Newman has 28 HP left. However, Darby, does something happen?
Yes, so Newman, as part of his preparation, used his, I think, last wish to, basically, he is back, full health, full spell slots. But here's the thing, Bertie, you are, I think he's still technically invisible, but you know where he is. The non-detection is gone.
Okay, so we're gonna have brief.
He's back where he started.
I will bonus action in between my second.
Yeah. I allow it with Caius all the time with his shield bashes.
Oh yeah, true. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do so Hexblade's curse. I'm gonna shift that to Newman. So that gives me advantage, I believe. Hang on, sorry. Yes. Okay, but plus 6 to damage rolls. All right, cool. And I score a critical hit on a 19 or a 20. So let's see. All right. Yeah, that's fine. So it's an 18 plus 15, so that will hit him. So 16 points of initial damage. And Darby, does the Blade of Arcane Potential, does the effect of it happen every hit? I believe it does, possibly with the radiant damage.
Yep.
Yes, okay. It's been a while. All right, so that is 23 points of radiant damage, and I'm a smite. So that is an additional 5d8. So that is 8 plus 8, 16 plus so 19, 25 points of additional damage as well.
So you took him back down to half hit points with that one attack.
Well done. Oh
nice job, Newman.
I guess, yeah, he knows he's outed, so he's gonna be like, well done. That hurt.
Sorry, no offense. You've been really hard to find. It's been kind of annoying. Which, like, props to you. Same tactics. So, I can't be too hard.
The invisible combatant has been struck, everyone. The invisible combatant has been struck.
Rook, it's your go.
Okay. Rook's gonna once again prepare, get into the stance and try to shoot some eldritch blasts, and she's gonna shoot 2 at Birdie, and she's gonna try to shoot 2 at where she thinks Newman is, because she really wants to find him. Looks like Birdie's found him. Awesome. Alright, I'll aim for Birdie first. That's a 17 to hit.
That'll miss.
That's gonna miss.
This is...
And again, and that is a 21 to hit. That's gonna miss.
Yes, that does miss.
Okay. And then Newman with disadvantage, I'm guessing.
Have you got shield up, Birdie?
Oh, no, the 21 meets it, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that does
Oh,
miss.
21 hits. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Alrighty, so that is 8 points of damage, and you're dragged 10 feet towards Rook.
And the 2 with disadvantage on Newman.
That one misses. And that one also misses for 13. But then as her bonus action, she is going to once again go into a rage, and the spirits are going to swarm all around her.
Okay.
And she steps out from behind a pillar, and I guess she's going to try to avoid the middle section if that's in the way, go up to meet Birdie.
Speaking of the middle section, it is going to switch to Autumn. And then it is Newman's turn.
Do I still have that spell? It costs 1. Okay, yeah. Newman's, again, terrified of the fact that Birdie can see it, and he's going to do the very cheeky thing of casting non-detection again, so that he cannot be detected. And then he can't... That's his action, I believe. He can't really do anything else. He can, however, use his bonus action and give Rook the ability to move up to 60 feet.
Thanks.
Are you
So you can do that right now.
She'll just power walk up to Birdie then, yeah.
And then Newman's going to chuff off on top of another pillar. Preferably, he knows that Rook's casting fireballs, so actually, he's probably just going to get as far away as possible. Alright, and then Zoot's turn. He's going to see if he gets a breath weapon. He does not. And yeah, I guess he'll go up to Birdie and do another attack. We'll do the tail attack again. Oh, sorry, the tail attack. Which is that's a 17 to hit. Who's up next?
Next is Bertie.
So Birdie kind of like just probably faintly hears the like disappearing sense of Newman's like, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. All right, Rook, let's make this an exciting fight. Let's go. All right, we're doing this. Okay. And he's gonna storm Rook. Towards 31 to hit.
Yes,
Which hits. So that's 17 points of initial damage, and then 30 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Any smite?
Nah. And then he hits Rook again, I guess. Maybe. That's 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so that's 13 points of regular damage, and then 5d8. So what? Okay. 8 to 10, 22, 24 points of radiant damage, second hit. And yeah. He did the Hexblade's curse on Numa, but he can't see him anymore. That's fine. Yes, that's it. And of course, don't forget everyone, hurry on down to Bay Warren's Boutique of Bewilderment and go and support all the rest of the lovely sponsors that have graced this court today. What a happy unity we're having here today.
Next is Rook.
Rook kind of takes the blows, and then she's like, all right, Birdie, yeah, let's give him a good show. Hey everyone, check out how great his swordsmanship is. His fiance, he runs a training, he trains people to fight. I think that shows in how well he's doing, eh? And then she's gonna nod at the audience and then take a swing at Birdie. That's a 23 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That hits. Okay.
Absolutely, don't forget that's Durham School for Future Happy Heroes. So that's my boyfriend and fiance's school. Like, everyone who goes there is destined to be a great hero just like us.
And that's 17 points of piercing damage.
Oh, ow, that hurts real good.
18 fire damage.
Oh, jeez.
And another swing.
Shield for that one.
Okay, yeah, that was a 22, so I think that misses.
Oh, that misses.
Yeah, that's my go. I'm just gonna pose dramatically.
Okay.
Let's give him a shot.
You guys are so tanky.
Alright. Next is the season change to winter. Then it's Newman's go.
Alright, so Yeah, I think Newman is going to be really mean and hopefully end the fight here. Newman would like to use Dispel Magic. Does that do anything?
What effects does Bertie have up at the moment?
He actually doesn't have anything up at the moment because I had to drop Tasha's Otherworldly Guise to try and detect Newman, who I couldn't detect.
Yeah, so the spell does nothing.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yep.
Oh, the shield, I guess, I suppose.
Yeah. Again, he can't really do anything. So he's going to... Yeah, he wants to kind of get ready to take his hat off. And another effect that happens with his armor, but he's waiting for a certain trigger, which is when there's only one combatant left. And then, the Zoot, does he get his breath weapon? He does. He got a 6. And he's going to do a breath attack, please.
Okay, is he going to position... Okay. Is he going to go Rook side or Birdie side? Because one of them's going to get an attack opportunity.
Birdie side. It's in like I want Birdie to get to the attack opportunity. So he is going to do... it's a DC 16 as well.
So Bertie that's a 27 to hit.
Let me just double check. Yes, that definitely hits.
Okay, so that's 15 points of regular damage. Jeez, okay, I'm gonna take a picture of that one. 25 points of regular damage. Radiant damage, I believe. I rolled like 4 8s.
He is resistant to radiant.
Oh, well, there we go.
So he will take, what's that? 10, 12 damage, Darby?
Yes.
It's 27 total.
27 total, thank you. Done. And then, breath weapon. So he will do, it's a DC 16 save, 7d8.
So, Rook and Bertie, dex
I've got a 15.
That's 25 damage.
24 save for Bertie.
So you only
so
take
half
12.
of that.
I see what your hit points are right now. That is amazing.
Sorry,
Is it
what's
the magic
happening?
number?
No.
Radiant.
Radiant, okay.
Bertie has 1 hit point.
Bertie's looking pretty fatigued, I would imagine.
Yeah, he looks really tired right now.
Well, I'm down to double digits.
That's the end of Newman's go.
Thanks to Caius, though. I'd be unconscious otherwise.
All of you all talking about, I'm finally in double digits. I'm no longer on triple digits. Meanwhile, Anya never was triple digits.
Pius was above 150 the entire fight.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm glad you got disqualified.
My god, what an upset. Once again, the dragon feels like cheating. Oh, ladies, gents, those in between and beyond. What a sight before us. And Ross looks over at Sam and goes, I also put money on Rook, and she would like to dispel magic Newman.
Okay, so...
Can you see Newman?
You don't have to see to use dispel magic.
choose one creature within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Okay. I was gonna say I would rule invisibility as probably greater invisibility, but yeah, 8th level, you're visible, detectable, everything, Newman. And it is Bertie's go.
Okay, all right, yeah, cool, let's go. And he's gonna run over to Newman, like looking completely unslick, completely like just fucked. And like he's holding the sword like he used to when he didn't even know how to do combat. Is gonna go and swipe at Newman. Okay, I rolled a 19. So I'll take a picture of that one. Because Newman is still currently my Hexblade's target. Oh, okay. Which means it's a critical hit. I've completely forgotten what his max damage is for that one, so I'll quickly roll the thing, but it's a d8 plus 11. So that's 12 points of damage on top of whatever the...
Plus the radiant.
Plus the radiant. His radiant is 5d8 radiant damage. And I'll roll the manual ones now.
So the maximum is 48.
So on top of that is 12 plus
So 60.
15 points of damage, and I only have... I'll put a little first level smite in there because that's the only spell slot I have left, which is a 4 on top of that as well. For Freddy's first hit,
I've got 79 HP right now, and that's without any of that damage applied. So I'm pretty sure that's out.
what's the total damage?
High 70. 80. It was 80. Oh.
Okay, shit. Sorry, you had it come. Anything you'd like to promote?
Oh, actually,
Oh no.
no, I'll let it happen.
Oh, so if you...
My armor turns any critical hit against me into a normal hit.
Jesus Christ.
That never came up in the campaign.
I've only just read it.
Holy shit.
And any critical hit scored against you becomes a regular
So
hit.
that takes it down to like
32, I think.
32. I hit again. So that is the 27 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and we'll see how we go. So 8 plus 11, so... Oh,
Can I use Spring Shield?
yep.
I'm gonna hold on. Nah, that's not enough. That's another 2, so 25 AC, that hits.
Yeah, it hits. Okay, so I've rolled an 8 plus 11 for the regular damage, which is so 19 points of regular damage, and then 5d8. We'll see how we go. 29 points of additional radiant damage. And that's it.
Yeah, cool. Darby, Newman's out.
Oh.
Brody doesn't look continuously perplexed. Any last words for sponsors? Newman's also in the show that Ross is in like an hour, so don't worry, none of this damage is lethal.
It is Rook's go.
Rook just kind of shakes her head seeing all this. And then, sheathes her weapon so it kind of, just disappears into her arm. And then she kind of just goes like, oh, I said I wasn't going to get competitive. I was like, I'm going to be so chill about this. It doesn't matter, but am I going to, maintain my crown of, the Battle Royale? All right. Sorry, Birdie, but you are going to get your fiance a fair bit of money. And then I'm going
what?
to I'm going to unarmed strike, but
I'm going to shield. I have one first level spell slot left.
Okay. That is that's a plus 16. That's a 26.
That hits.
That is exactly the AC.
That's 8 points of damage.
You fall unconscious because you were on 1 hit point.
Over the announcer from the box as Ross is unceremoniously shoved out of the way. The audience would hear, "Woo! Yes, that is my girlfriend, yes!" As Anya and Roya are celebrating up in the spectators box.
Yeah. The season shifts to spring. Newman, make a death saving throw to see if you get the nat 20.
I got a flat 9.
So you are stabilized, brought back to 1, bamfed into the box. Bertie,
He doesn't crit, so he also bamps out.
Ladies,
And with that, everyone, we have our champion!
Zoot
Ladies-
will probably also leave as well.
ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between and outside. Your champion, 𝗖𝗔𝗦𝗧.
Yes!
That, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and outside, is our Battle Royale, level 20 Battle Royale. This was a marathon. There were some insane plays in here. The Wish.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, of course, go check out Wyverns Boutique after the show. We've got a lot of great specials on for you. A lot of amazing time things. I forgot to mention, we've got like a special, for those who like a post-combat tipple, we have the, why not try Birdie's Elixirs, floral honey mead template that will still pack the mightiest of punches, available in a 10-pack of shots or a special leader keepsake bottle. Why don't you check it out? Anyway, come play trivia. We've got plenty of parties to go on to celebrate the rest of this anniversary special. Go and have a good night, and of course, don't forget, we haven't set the date yet, but I will be a married man in the future, so sorry, ladies and men, and otherwise in between.
And with that, we end this very special, very long level 20 corruption battle royale.
Sorry for listening along.
Sorry for listening.
Thank you for
Sorry
sticking
for
around.
listening.
So Jake messaged me this. Can Newman have casted Wish a few weeks prior when hearing about the fight? The wish being when Newman would take damage or be put under an effect that would take him out of the fight, him and his gear will instead return to a state at the beginning of the fight. Full health slots, same position. Only works once to make it semi-fair. He would cast it far enough before the fight to allow enough time for recovery. That is an intelligence 25 play right there.
Oh, that's incredible. Like, that was so good. Anyway, I'm
amazing.
going because I will die if I don't get some sleep soon tomorrow.